Hiya folks, welcome to the show, and welcome to the first of the last Ducktales reactions. Because in just 3 short weeks, this magnificent serotonin-boosting series will be coming to an unceremonious end. And no matter what the weird guy in the mirror tries to tell me, I know I'm not ready for it. And today we are watching Season 3, Episode 19, Beaks in the Shell, the final Fenton/Gizmo Duck episode. I'm going to try and keep it together, but I know myself far too well to promise I'm not about to turn into a complete sobbing mess. I don't really have any expectations going into this. I hope they're able to wrap up Fenton's arc, or at the very least set up the role he'll play in the finale. I know Gandra's coming back, which means we're finally going to get the answer as to if Scrooge and the kids remember to fill Fenton in that his love interest is a member of Fowl. It's more than likely they did, but with this show you never really know. Also, if you're new around here, feel free to subscribe, as it's the only way to appease the monster that lives in my sock drawer. Alright, that's all I have to say, so let's jump right into it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh! Oh, I've missed Huey.
I'm afraid that doesn't belong to you, Agent D.
Oh, and I'm afraid I don't care.
I mean, fair enough.
No mere marvel can stop you. You remember you can fly, right? Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna miss Huey. Well, I'm gonna miss them all, but I'm gonna miss Huey more than most of them.
You wouldn't dare.
Yeah, she would dare. Oh, that was a really cool shot. There he is.
Dr. Intern, what are you doing?
Dr. Intern.
Oh no, a dangerous lab accident. But not so dangerous you need to come check on me. Talk later, Mama.
I'm already crying. Of course I'm already crying. Because after this there's only 3 left. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at those backgrounds.
Of course.
I'm gonna choose to believe your heart's beating for me and take it as a compliment.
Oh. Beaks in the shell.
So, how world building?
Oh.
That's what the Gizmo Cloud is all about.
Meh.
I planned alternatives. The Gizmo Void. Any place where we're together already is perfect.
Gross.
Oh.
It's going to be
Greatest scientific achievement in his history!
Okay, alright, this is probably Mark Beaks' last appearance, so let's do it!
Fire by a jaw-dropping 7%, bringing it down to a solid 50-50. Any questions? Any... Wait.
Oh, that is sweet.
I'll have you know that I'm actually working on a top-secret new project.
Does it involve stealing the Gizmo Duck armor?
No! If I can't steal the next big thing, I'm gonna have to come up with an original idea.
Oh no.
Hey, what are you working on?
Oh, nothing. It's really not at all revolutionary or earth-shattering or even a little brilliant.
Did you create a virtual reality cloud?
No, that is too tantalizing for Huey.
Please, you can only access it through a VR helmet, and the Gizmo helmet only responds to me. If only I... Thank you, Manny.
Oh no. Oh no.
Amazing! Incredible! What the foul?
Let Gandra swear. Hashtag let Gandra swear.
You're such a bad liar. Lying? Wait,
Not working for, working with.
but she's a foul agent. Are you a foul agent? What is happening?
Of course.
Evil foul trap!
No, it's a weighted blanket. It helps with anxiety.
Well, it can't stop.
Oh. Animation. Character animation. Back in action.
Huey, Gandra and I have been working on the Gizmo Cloud in secret. Together.
But she's an evil cyborg.
This kid seems real judgment-free.
Oh.
My whole life, I've tried to push the boundaries of science, but
Backstory.
you're doing.
Oh my god, she had her own Timothy Jenkins.
But what if there was a lab where you could perform any experiment with no chance of anyone getting hurt?
No one gets hurt because it's all virtual.
If you have an idea, you can make a gizmo. We could share it.
That is such... Oh my god, that is such an amazing idea. That is such an amazing concept. I love it. And we're never going to get to see it again, are we? Yeah.
The lab keeps glitching. If Dr. Gearloose or Fowl discovers us before it's ready, they may shut us down.
Oh.
And I shall keep your secret. Because I believe in science. But I also believe in love. You got this. Just keep a huge secret, and if you fail, you destroy your best friend's life. No big deal.
Oh, that's adorable. Because, like, Dewey and Launchpad are best friends, Huey and Fenton are best friends.
Girlfriend? No, who said he has a girlfriend? Are you some kind of interrogation expert? Worse, I'm a mother.
Oh, that is right up there with, I'm a grandmother. I know how to weaponize guilt.
She's not a bad person, right? What? No, of course she's not. So he does.
No, she's just working with an organization that wants to take over the world.
What does she do? You seem stressed. Seamstress? She's a seamstress. Yep.
I mean, that's just how he always is.
That's nice. I need a background check on all seamstresses in Alberta. The seamstress?
A seamstress? A seamstress! She's Ellen! Melissa Beth Ellen! She's French!
I thought she was Canadian. Some Canadians are French! Dr. Intern, Officer Cabrera, kid with hat. What are you up?
Kid with... Oh, come on, you've got to know their names by now. Oh, it's you. But yeah, it's nice seeing this location again. Now I'm just thinking if they put a moonlander on Earth.
I don't have any idea, so I need to steal the Gizmo Duck armor yet again. Are you happy now? Who's that? About time. We have questions.
Oh my god. Oh, I can't believe they had him in his stock pose.
And 6 months of my allowance?
Oh my god, this is a callback to the trickening.
Sorry, forgot to wash. Words to live by. I wish your brother Louis was as truthful as you are. Yep. Wait, huh? I mean, I am. What does Louis have to do with anything? His name came up in a major fraud case.
Oh my god. Is that Danny or Bobby? I can't tell. If that's Danny, he does a really good job at doing a really good impression of his own voice.
Sorry, why do I keep going in this closet? I'm sorry, but I don't know how much longer I can do this. Gyro keeps asking questions and your mom broke Louis.
Oh. Everyone breaks Louis. It's fine. He'll get over it. Please, just stop putting these kids through so much trauma.
Because great science is worth sharing.
But what if it all falls apart? Right now it's just us, but once other people know, it'll be just
Oh.
like any other project. They'll judge and poke holes, and what if I'm not good enough? The project, the cloud, I mean. I never cared about what people thought about me until I met you.
I always knew you were on the good side, Gandra. I didn't doubt you for a second.
New idea.
Oh my god, is that a Back to the Future hoverboard?
Or you steal it. Here in the Waddle Cloud.
That's a Back to the Future hoverboard.
Now to give this place an extreme cloud makeover.
Oh.
You were right! One bad apple gained access and it ruined everything.
So we're gonna need a lot of good apples to fix it.
That's not how apple picking works, horticulturally speaking.
Hey, the cloud's still connected to your suit in the...
Oh, the blush, the blush.
Dewey, stop tap dancing. It's 3 a.m.
Dewey's a theatre kid. Confirmed. For like the millionth time.
You didn't say the magic word. Ben created a virtual cloud space for science, and he's in love with Gandra D. I'm free. I'm free. Now to tell the people who can actually help.
Huey, never change. Please, don't change.
You got any more? So this must be.
It was that. It's his last appearance. It's his last appearance. I will get through this.
If you have an idea, you can make a gizmo.
Blathering blather skies!
Exendo Huey! Nightmare on Kill Motor Hill!
Blathering blather sky.
It's... Oh! I have no words. It's not even just like a few seconds of really good animation. It's like throughout this episode there's just such good character animation.
Well, never been wrong before.
Blathering blather sky.
Oh! The Great Dive Chase.
Nice tech, suit.
This isn't a suit. It's a gizmo!
Oh.
There's no way we can beat whatever that thing is.
Yes, we can. Because we have ideas, and he doesn't.
I mean, thank you, Captain Obvious.
So I don't have original ideas, huh? Well, how about
No.
this?
Did you just copy what I said about you having a big head?
And who cares? I'm in control. I can take each of you down whenever I want.
You can stop us separately, but not together.
You know, I'm not sure about this new Rayman game. I mean, the level design's good, but I'm not sure about this new character design.
Who do you think you are?
I want a DuckTales version of Super Smash Bros. Where this is the final boss right now. Oh, now I'm thinking about Stanley.
I can't believe you were keeping this whole world to yourselves. I mean, it's incredible. It's just I mean, you know, it's fine.
Thank you.
That's the character growth I've been looking for.
But I love this woman, and I want everyone to know it.
Would you like to come to dinner at our house tonight?
Oh, I'd love to, but if we're gonna launch the Gizmo Cloud, I've got to get it off of Foul servers. And leave Foul for good.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh no. No, 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 no. No, no. Just leave. Just leave.
Hello, Agent D.
No.
Director Buzzard,
I hear you were considering leaving Foul.
Yes, that's right. I'm not scared of what people think anymore. I've got something better going on now, and that doesn't include Foul.
But I'm afraid your request is denied.
Oh no, it's the eggheads.
Using precious Foul resources to build your little cloud, I'll be docking you 2 weeks' pay. Oh, and locking you up indefinitely. Take her to the Lost Library.
No, 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 no. I don't know whether that episode was just actually that good, or if the fact the show is ending soon was messing with my feelings of it, but, it was incredible as always, and, I'm not ready. I'm really not ready for this to be over. Okay, alright, I'll see you when we get to the review. Okay, let's do this. I have to try and separate my thoughts on the episode from the fact the show is ending in 15 days as of the time I'm recording this. The last first episode after the final hiatus opens with Gandra attempting to steal an electronic disruptor for Foul, only to be intercepted by Gizmo, Duck and Huey. While I know the main aspect of the episode people are focusing on is Fenton and Gandra's relationship, to me the part of the episode I loved is how it fleshed out the friendship between Huey and Fenton. I really enjoyed how they mirrored Dewey and Launchpad, with Huey seeing Fenton as his best friend. It was especially nice since the last time this pair had any kind of spotlight is Huey's Gizmo Duck, which was all the way back in season 1. Speaking of Huey, Danny absolutely killed it with his performance in this episode. This might be my favourite Huey appearance ever. Season 3 has been no stranger to exploring Huey's anxiety, but this episode takes it to a whole new level. And as sadistic as it sounds, I love watching how far they can push this poor child beyond his breaking point. And that wasn't the only development for Fenton's relationships we got in this episode, as we get brief glimpses into how much better Gyro has been treating him ever since Astro Boy'd. I find the fact Gyro now calls Fenton Dr. Intern to be too adorable to handle. And I liked how the episode showed just how much more trusting Gyro is now, even if he still can't be bothered to learn the kids' names. After a quick call between Fenton and his mother, which we'll talk about her in a moment, we learn Fenton and Gandra have been working in secret to create a place called the Gizmo Cloud, which is a place where scientists and creatives are allowed to test out any ideas or experiments without any risks, as it's all a simulation. And this isn't at all a thinly veiled metaphor for Gandra's insecurities about her new relationship with Fenton. Huey stumbles upon this and is of course unable to resist some new fashioned virtual reality and quickly jumps in, where he learns what's actually going on. Something that just occurred to me though is, when did Gandra and Fenton start working on this? Because Gandra has apparently been tipping Fenton off to all her heists so that he can stop her. But like a few episodes ago, she did blind 2 children so that she could steal a sword handle. I hope this gets explained, even though we probably don't have enough time to explain it, but something about this isn't quite adding up for me. Huey vows to keep their secret in the name of science and love, only to be immediately confronted and interrogated by Officer Cabrera, which doesn't go so well for the kid who hates surprises and doesn't cope well under pressure. And so he calls in Louie to impersonate him, in a really clever callback to the Trickening, though Louie has definitely been practicing his Huey impression since then. A little detail I loved is that when Louie first enters, he's standing in Huey's stock pose from the series' promotional vectors. It's just a little touch that already tells you something about this isn't quite right even before it's revealed. Also, I love how Louie, the sharpest of the Sharpies, is the last person to learn that Fenton is Gizmo Duck. Mark Cabrera was amazing in this episode. That's kind of all I have to say. She's always been wonderful, but this was the first time in a while she's gotten more than a minor role in an episode. Also, I loved this little callback.
I'm a former agent and a grandmother. I know how to weaponize guilt.
Are you some kind of interrogation expert?
Worse, I'm a mother.
With all that out of the way, we return to Mark Beaks. This is actually the first episode I've reacted to that he's been in, so this is the first time I'm saying this in a video. Mark Beaks is my least favourite character on the show. Now, he does have his moments, but he's the only character from the series I really couldn't care less about. But for his final major appearance, as he will most likely have a role in the life and crimes of Scrooge McDuck, he was tolerable. That's all I have to say on him. After Beaks infiltrates and takes over the Gizmo Cloud, Fenton releases Huey from his vow of silence and he gathers Mark Cabrera and Gyro to help take Mark Beaks down using the powers of the Gizmo Cloud, which involves some really great callbacks to previous episodes that got me quite emotional. Gandra gets over her fear and decides it's time to put the Gizmo Cloud online, as well as stop hiding her relationship with Fenton. Then tries to quit foul, only for Bradford to deny her request to leave and lock her away in the lost library. And if that wasn't bad enough, he also docks her 2 weeks' pay. You know, for a guy who claims to not be a villain, he sure does a lot of villainous things. This was a really cute and fun episode. When the dust has settled and I've calmed down a little, it probably won't rank too highly amongst my favourites from the season, but it was a really nice send-off for some of the show's best side characters, even though we know they will most likely make an appearance in the finale. I love how much it developed a bunch of Fenton's relationships and added another great story for Hewitt in his self-focused season. I also do think the ending is setting up that Fenton and Gandra will have a semi-large role in the finale, which makes me so happy, as the more Lin-Manuel Miranda in the world, the better. Okay, that wraps up Beaks in the Shell, meaning we only have 3 episodes to go. Next time we'll be looking at Season 3 Episode 20, The Lost Cargo of Kit Cloudkicker, our big Tailspin crossover that will most likely wrap up Don Carnage's story. I have never watched Tailspin, so you'll have to bear with me as I stumble through this. Huh? See what I did there? Bear, because Tailspin is about bears? Anyway, that's all I have to say on this episode. Thanks for watching, folks. See you real soon.